Hi everyone, it's Jocelyn Martin here with Be Your Best Personal Training, and a lot of the clients that come to me suffer at some point either due to weight, age, injury, with lower back pain, or we see a slight deviation through their hip and knee due to tight hamstrings, adductors and abductors, inner and outer thigh, as well as tight glutes. All of that can pull on that lower back due to sitting for extensive periods of time, different spinal postures that you may have. So there is a stretching technique that I've been using for probably the last 2 years that has just seen remarkable changes for clients that have lower back pain or strain. And it's really simple. It's really easy to do. This is a yoga band, and this is all that we're going to use for this exercise. But this is a yoga band. And if you don't have a yoga band, you can always use a large towel, like a beach towel. So if you're traveling and you don't have your yoga band, although this is quite easy to throw into a suitcase and keep it with you, you can always use a large towel. And this stretching technique only takes probably about 5 minutes to go through. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the yoga band right around 1 foot, and then you're slowly going to lean backwards. So 1 foot is kept down. Because you're laying on the ground, we want to use the ground to help to brace our lower back. So you're going to take a nice deep breath in all the way to the belly button. That belly button should rise up. Exhale. And then draw that belly button into the spine. You'll feel your lower back come in contact with the floor, but I don't want you to push that lower back into the floor. You're just going to feel it come into contact. Good. Holding on to both ends of the yoga band, just go ahead and extend that foot straight upwards. Now, we want this knee to be nice and straight. So if when you extend that leg, all you can do is get your leg extended to come to here, that's perfectly fine. You're going to work with your range of motion. Good. Now, what I want you to do is extend through the heel and push into that yoga band for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. As you release, you're keeping tension with your hands on that yoga band, and you should be able to pull that leg in just a little bit more. Good. Push through that band again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Keeping that tension on that yoga band. Knee is nice and straight. Good. Push through the band again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Drawing that yoga band, keeping tension upon it, keeping that leg nice and straight. Good. Now you're going to take the yoga band into one hand and take the other arm out nice and straight. Now remember, your belly button is still drawn into your spine. Slight pressure into the mat. You're not pushing into the mat, but you're feeling that lower back stay in contact. And then you're just going to release this leg across the body. Nice and slowly, nice and controlled. Keeping the opposite arm and opposite shoulder down. Now, same thing. You may stop right here before you feel the shoulder start to lift up. That's perfectly fine. Work with your range of motion. Good. Now, same thing. You want to extend through that heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Maintaining tension on that band. You're not only trying to draw that leg across, but you're also pulling up on it slightly. So you're stretching all through this outer thigh and here into the glute and hip. Good. Push through that yoga band again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Maintaining tension on that yoga band. Good job. and extend through again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Keep that tension. Keep that knee nice and straight. Abdominals pulled in. Opposite shoulder is down. Good. Now bring the knee into the body as you come back to your starting position. Good. You're going to switch hands with that yoga band. The hand that was holding it is now going out to the side. Palm is always up. That helps the shoulder blade to lie flat against the floor. Same thing, belly buttons drawn into the spine. Extend that leg up nice and straight, always extending through the heel. Now slowly open this leg up. Now same thing, you may find that you stop right about here. That's fine. You're working with your own range of motion. Good. Always working with that extension through the heel. Good. Belly buttons drawn in. Now same thing. Push through that heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Keeping tension on that yoga band. You're pulling out and up at the same time with that tension. Really stretching here through the inner thighs. Good. Go ahead and push through the heel again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice deep breath. Belly buttons drawn into the spine. Good. Push through that heel again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Now, don't just swing that leg open, draw that knee into the body. Good, and then what we did on one side, we have to go ahead and repeat on the other side. So, that leg that you just worked on is going to go out nice and straight. Nice deep breath in. Belly button comes up, exhale completely. And then draw the belly button into the spine. Feeling your lower back come in contact with the floor, but you're not pushing it into the floor. Extend this leg straight up, pushing through the heel, not through the toe, through the heel. Good. You're going to hold on to this yoga band. Good. Shoulders are drawn down away from the ears and push through that heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And maintain tension on that yoga band. Now you may find that one side of the body is a little tighter than the other side. That's completely normal. Everybody's body is a little bit different. One side could be overly stressed versus the other side. That's completely normal. The great thing about this technique is that you are working both sides independently, so one side can't compensate for the other. Push through that heel again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and maintain tension on that yoga band. Once again, you're working with your range of motion, so if you can only do here with keeping that leg nice and straight, that's perfectly fine. Work with your range of motion. Good. One last time. Push through that heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Keep tension on that band. Nice deep breaths. Good. Take the yoga band into the opposite hand to that leg. Same arm comes out to the side, palm up, belly buttons drawn in, and just release that leg across the body. Good. Go nice and slow. Good. Just slowly letting it release. You'll feel a spot where it suddenly stops. Once again, you're working with your range of motion, keeping that leg nice and straight, pushing through the heel. Okay, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. You're pulling both over and up with that yoga band, really stretching through this outer thigh and into this hip area. Good. Push through that heel again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good job. Never try to force the stretch. Just work. Your body will slightly start to release as you do this. Good. Push through that heel again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So you never want to force the stretch. You want to listen to your body. That pushing and pulling is contracting the muscle. When we contract it, we can naturally get it to start to release even more. Good. Now, bring the knee into the body and then come back to your starting position. Switch arms. Other arm's going to go up, out nice and straight, palm up. Okay. Belly button's drawn into the spine, keeping that lower back in contact with the floor. Extend that leg straight up, extending through the heel. Go ahead and let this leg release over. Good. Good. Now push through the heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. Once again, you may find that one side of the body is slightly tighter than the other. That's perfectly fine. Work with your own range of motion. Push through that heel again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice deep breaths. One last time. Push through that heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice deep breaths. Good. Draw that knee into the body and just release your yoga band. Good job. So that's the resistance stretching technique that I use with a lot of clients. I usually ask them to try to perform that 3 times a week at least, if not every other day, just to start to get some release through their hamstrings, glutes, inner and outer thigh. And in almost every case, they have seen a dramatic difference in their lower back pain that is released as they continue with this stretching technique. And when they stop it, it tends to come back. So give it a try, see how it works for you. You want it, like I said, 3 times a week, and give it a good 2 weeks to 3 weeks before you'll see continued results. But when you do, go ahead and comment back here and let me know how you're doing. You can also find me on Facebook at Be Your Best Personal Training, or online on my website at www.beyourbestpersonaltraining.com. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'm Jocelyn Martin with Be Your Best Personal Training.